we came in, we're just going to start by advising you, giving you your Miranda rights, and then you have the right to remain silent. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. You understand that?
Yes.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before and during any question if you wish. You understand that?
Yes.
You can decide any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, you want to talk to us today?
Yeah.
Okay. We just wanted to get that out of the way. Rich is on his way over.
Okay.
This is the email that Rich sent over yesterday.
You want anything while we're waiting? You shouldn't be, no, but we can get something to
Something to eat.
No, I'm fine.
candy bar or nothing.
You done with the newspaper already?
What did you do? Just swear off those candy bars?
It's
in the fridge. I don't know. No, I'm gonna eat it. So, anyhow, we'll be back out over here when
All right.
Rich gets here, all right?
I won't go anywhere.
All right. Promise?
Well,
Maybe just scare off my little lawyer.
How are you doing today, Drew?
All right.
Hey, just before we start, I know these guys read you your rights earlier,
Yes.
okay? And then you were just meeting privately with Rich Turner, your attorney.
Yes.
And Rich is going to be present today.
Correct.
Okay. So again, I want to make sure we go and have those ground rules. Rich told me that you indicated that you did not want him present today. So we will take you at your word on that. And if at any time you would like us to call Rich back or any other attorney, please stand by counsel. Please let us know, okay?
All right.
We're only going to be talking about things unrelated to this amended Koenig case today. You understand that?
Understood, yes.
And obviously, without your attorney present in the Koenig case, we won't be able to talk about anything related to that case. And if you start to talk about it, we're going to have to stop being with you, okay?
Yes.
All right. That's been sitting in the refrigerator for the...
Thank you.
Well, here's the thing, the FBI's been cleaning out the refrigerator.
Keep for 100 years or something. Yeah, exactly.
All right. So talking about other crimes, we wanted to kind of pick up where we left off on some things, give you any information that you might be thinking about over the last few weeks.
Right.
Related to that. And I think we had some updates on the New York search and things like that. So why don't we start there?
okay, and also the live feed, I wanted to
Yeah.
jump into that, because I know we came over on Tuesday. We had it set up, we had a couple guys up in Tupper Lake.
Oh.
To go over the bank route, yeah, a bit of a
That was a
drive.
3-hour drive.
From where they were at.
Yeah, in all fairness, I never set up a specific day, but it actually would have worked because my attorney didn't show up till that afternoon.
All right, well, it didn't work that day,
Yeah,
but we
so-
had hoped to have it set up today, since when we found out was going to work for today, but Albany had some other stuff come up. But I have to say, it was pretty cool. We tested it in the way that, just so you have an idea of what it looks like and what to expect, because we'll try to set something up for next week. But we did 2 laptops. One of them was essentially like a tracker, so you had an overhead GPS, Google
Okay.
Map kind of view.
Right.
And then the other one was the live feed actually from the camera. And then the plan, we had speakerphone, so then you can say, go right here, go left here. And our plan was just to use, because Tupper Lake's a little more remote than doing it in a city, we wanted to use Tupper Lake and just talk about the bank robbery, because that was...
Make sure we have cell reception or wherever
And how
they're
it's
getting
going
the
to be.
signal.
Because depending on where they're at, they have to use, sometimes they'll use satellite, sometimes they're going to use different types of things in order to bring them.
Wow, fancy.
It's kind of
I assume some of these places we're going to go are going to be cell phone only. So.
If
Finally
that,
living up to people's expectations.
Yeah.
All those CSI shows.
They still can't usually get the things solved in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Really?
It's an hour show, but
I'm picturing the Google Earth car when I'm driving
Yeah.
around.
Right. Yeah, you guys should
So we'd like to still do that.
Yeah.
And I don't have a day yet. I don't know a
Is there
specific day.
snow there yet?
Um,
Probably is, right?
there wasn't much. I mean, it
Big
wasn't
one.
something,
East Coast. But
Yeah.
typically, the morning works for you, right? Because that's for the 4-hour time.
Typically.
If we could get that.
Yeah.
There's kind of don't want to drive 3 hours again. Maybe we could just do it in Albany here. But we thought the memory lane trip, Couple Lake would be more interesting, maybe for both of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, well, I spent a lot of time in Silver Lake. I'm sure we can find our way over.
So you're thinking next week?
yeah, I don't have a specific date yet. We'll work on setting up a date next week. And we'll do it, like we did this time, early enough that if you've got other stuff,
Right.
try not to
Yeah.
make a conflict with that so that we can get you back there by mid-morning even.
Right. Yeah, I didn't realize you guys had, you went all out. You didn't mention that when you came in, did you?
Yeah, I did mention that. You weren't receptive.
Well, look, that's all right, it's your decision, but we just want to let you know they're going to set it up next week, and it'll be your choice whether to come over or not, but they're probably not going to set, they're only able to do this.
But we'll do it again.
Yeah. Gas is expensive. Keeping it within the budget, so.
Upper Lake is probably still a good location now.
Yeah.
The other thing was New York stuff. Tell you what they took from the property in New York.
All right.
For you. This is the list. Some of it's pretty, kind of generic in terms of the description of what these wrote, but I'll show you the old property.
Wow. Really going way back, huh?
What stuff?
All this stuff, anything from New York, you're going way back.
When's the last time you were there?
Well, I was there just a year or so ago, but living there, I haven't been there since.
You
went-
like stayed there and
You went by there
Just
in
aside from
2011, though, during the earlier time.
Oh, yeah, yeah, every time I'm back there, I go by, but I mean, all the stuff that's there is, it's like childhood memories.
Did you live there for a period of time?
Yeah.
How long?
A little less than a year.
7, 8 months, in 97, I think, right?
Yeah. 97.
does it look the same?
I'm surprised the roof is still there.
There's a lot of, on one side, it's missing a lot of shingles. I didn't know which of these pictures is showing.
Yeah, I thought, last time I was there, I thought the roof was falling in one spot.
But there's some other pictures, and apparently the basement, well, I got some pictures. The basement's got quite a bit of water in it. Oh, here you can see it better.
That's the indoor swimming pool.
Yeah, you can see it.
That high groundwater?
Yeah.
So this is the main house? Because there's a bunch of buildings. Or a few
There's like
buildings
an
on the
old
property.
garage and an old shed, yeah.
Okay. And then here's the indoor swimming pool. In one of these pictures, you can maybe it's this one, I think it's just the angle. One of the support beams
Yeah.
is coming down, and so it's not super stable.
How did they were able to get down there?
That's through the window.
Oh.
Came down, put a ladder down through the window.
Okay.
And went down that way.
Yeah, those stairs don't.
Is that the kitchen of the main house?
Yeah.
I don't know the other. Have there been other people staying there that you know of? Is that what all this stuff is from? This is a close-up of that. Or was that how it was when you were there?
Last time I was there, it looked like there had been hunters or campers hanging out in there.
We just spent some time there.
Yeah.
Because there was a mattress on one of these floors too. It's not in these pictures. It might be just opposite side here, there's a mattress in the kitchen area.
Yeah.
And then, what building is that?
That's the garage. Yep.
Because there was no running water.
There was, yeah, there was an indoor bathroom too.
Oh, there was, okay. And then you got a third building.
Yeah.
Did you guys have animals there at one point? Not like dogs and cats, but like animals in one of these?
There were
enclosures
cows
of
there,
barn?
yeah.
That's what they said it looked like, it because there was some hay or straw and stuff still around. This was a box. Did you have a place to sit down there? I can't really see it in the
No,
picture.
not New York. I never bought guns officially. I was always under the deals.
We'll get the invoice, because they said the invoice was in your name. Invoice for some for some guns and ammo.
I had a gun on it?
That's what I thought. I thought it had a gun on it. That was my interpretation, but I'll have them send up the invoice so we can look at it. Bunch of maps. Those yours?
Yeah.
Anything we should be
Before the
looking
days
for?
of computers.
Any X's on them anywhere or anything?
No.
We should be
I
looking
put
for?
X's on my maps. Highlight. Highlight. Don't highlight that. The only map you found that had highlighting on it, I didn't do highlighting.
Who did the highlighting on that one?
I don't know. I just found that map around the house.
What about the map that when you
I
were?
think there was one in the car that was highlighted.
When I was arrested, yeah. Yeah, but I didn't do the highlighting on it. That's all I'm saying. I know that's what they were thinking.
Well, it was the interstate that was highlighted, and
Right.
you don't seem to really be an interstate kind of person.
No, that's just playing with something.
Couple other things. There's a mattress out in the woods. You know what that is from?
No.
There were some clothes under it, there were some women's clothes under it.
I mean, you're not gonna find anything relevant on this stuff.
They were underneath it.
Kinky.
And then this is a photo from the fire pit area behind the house.
Oh, yeah.
It's a ring. Looks like a men's ring. And these are some like beads from a necklace.
Huh. Yeah, I haven't burned anything in that pit for a long time, so.
Is any-
Anything that you found in there is probably from hunters or somebody who's camped in there. So, I mean, there hasn't been I put a gate across the road. As soon as my folks moved out of that place, but it only stayed up for a year or two, and then hunters cut it down.
What are they hunting? What's there?
Whitetail.
Was there ever a time that you burned anything of significance in that fire pit?
No, not of great.
Anything related to crimes?
Possibly, but nothing, this is all ancient.
Nothing like this.
Yeah, no, this is all ancient stuff. This is before I mean, I haven't really spent much time there ever since I was in the Army.
Okay. So this isn't gonna be a ring to somebody that we need to be worried about?
No.
Alright. I think the rest of these were, these are all just duplicates of some of those. Do you have any questions about this stuff? We're gonna get all of this up here, and so once we get it up here, we can pull it out. Like we'll grab this stuff, just see what that is. What the invoices,
Okay.
some of this other stuff. Yeah, those are really interesting. You know who that belongs to?
Oh, yeah.
We'll bring it in when we get it.
Sure.
So I think that, anything
You
about
said trip
this?
down memory lane.
Yeah.
There it was.
Yeah.
Okay,
I didn't
anything?
even realize I still had anything in that.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
guessing
what
all
I
that
did.
stuff was in the garage or something, or?
It was spread out, I think the box, pretty sure the box was in the garage.
Huh. Okay.
And then I think, let me jump into this, quick, just so I had this stuff laid out to show you. Is this place look familiar?
Yeah.
I think we maybe even showed you these before. I don't know
No,
if we
I
did
saw
or
the
not.
ones that were down.
Okay, yeah,
Was
these
that
were,
as they found it?
yeah. They might have pulled something away.
Just so
or,
you could see
Okay.
about where it was.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I thought I kind of camouflaged it.
Yeah, that was sort of like walking up on it, you could see
Okay.
it.